Hello and welcome back to Incredible Inverts and Other Animals with me, Phil. In today's video we're going to be taking a look at the Asian short-clawed otter. So let's go ahead and take a look. Okay, so here we have the Asian short-clawed otter, or Aonyx cinereus. Now they do have various common names, also called Oriental short-clawed, or you can replace short with small-clawed. And it refers to these guys. These are the smallest otter species in the world, but they get named short-clawed as they have very short claws. They actually don't extend past the pads of their webbed digits, hence their name. Now these guys, as I say, are the smallest of all the otters, and part of the common name of Asian or Oriental obviously refers to where they come from. So they do come from Southeast Asia, and their natural range comprises of places like Sumatra, Java, Palawan, Borneo, and even parts of India as well. Obviously inhabiting the wetlands, so swamps, rivers, rice fields, estuaries, lagoons, so various places, and even mangroves as well. As well as being the smallest are, they're actually one of the most social as well. So you often find these guys in large family groups. In fact, one of the largest groups recorded was around 53 individuals in one group. So very, very social. And we have a nice sized group here at the zoo that I work at. And here you can see them all. This is all taken in the afternoon, one Sunday afternoon. We're all kind of lazing around, having a bit of a play, having a bit of a roll around. And this is something that they love to do together. That helps keep the bonds with them. So they will swim obviously together as well. Here they're just running off because they saw another keeper, one who does actually feed them. I don't actually work with these guys, so they don't recognise me necessarily as food. I also heard the trolley as well, which they were like, oh, there might be food. And then they soon realised there wasn't any food, and they came back to start playing, as you can see here. And they'll roll around in the mud as well. They'll scent mark around places. So it's all just, to basically tell any other otters that are in the area, this is our place. So makes them all smell sort of the same as well, but they absolutely love this, things like this. And these guys will also, you'll see a bit later, they do kind of juggle, which is something that you see fairly often, so it's really good enrichment for them to have grassy banks and muddy banks for them to roll around in, and even pebbles and shells and stuff for them to play with too. And that's the shells come from part of their diet. So these guys eat a lot of crustaceans and shellfish and stuff. Here at the park, they get things like mussels and prawns, occasional fish, crabs, stuff, crayfish as well. And then, as you see here, they love to then play with the old shells, as this one here is doing. He's having a bit of a play, a bit of a juggle. So, and then one's copying as well. And that's all part of it. Now, as I said, they will eat a little bit of fish, but not a huge amount. As I said, these guys mainly eat things like crustaceans. They also eat insects as well, and have even been known to predate on rats and mice in the wild and stuff. So do occasionally feed them that here in the zoo as well. But like I said, I don't actually really work with these guys. These guys are part of one of the mammal sections here at the zoo. And these guys also, they love to smear their spraint, which is the word for their poo, in the training sites. They will use their hind feet and tails, and they'll smear all around, basically make it really stinky and smelly. They are one of the smelliest animals within the zoo, at least in my opinion they are. That makes me kind of glad I don't work with them, just because of their smell. And yeah, again, that's something that really kind of ties into their social and territorial kind of marking of their territory. And then they also love to play in the water, things here, so they really adapt at swimming. Of course, they'll find food in the water, and they love nothing more than a bit of a swim and a bit of roll around in the mud, as I said. So these guys are considered vulnerable by the IUCN, with their main threats being things like habitat loss and hunting. But yeah, these guys are beautiful animals. Okay, so that was the Asian short-clawed otter. Fantastic animals. Now, I don't work with these ones myself, but they are a feature at the zoo I work at, and often walk past them every now and then, have a quick look, see what they're doing. So, And if they're not either swimming, screaming for food, or playing around, then they're sleeping in the holts. So this footage I got was one sunny afternoon. So they're all full, so they weren't going to scream at me for food, and they were just having their lounge time, their play time with each other. And also we've got a nice little family group here at the park. Right guys, if you did enjoy this video, please do give it a thumbs up, pop some comments down below, and if you haven't yet, please do consider subscribing to the channel and hitting that bell for notifications so you know next time I upload another video. But until next time guys, take care, stay safe, and keep rocking.